What is up, guys? You welcome back to another installation of our UGTV, the channel where I bring to you the crazy happenings all over football. And in today's video, we are going to be looking at my Premier League team of the season so far. Of course, we are halfway through the Premier League season for those teams that do not have games in hand. So how this is going to work, basically, I'm going to start off with the nominees for each position for my team of the season so far, and then at the end, towards the end of the video, I'm going to select my top 11. Let's get straight right into it. We're going to be starting off from the back with our goalkeepers. We have three nominees for that position in the form of Chelsea's Edouard Mendy. He has been good. He has been solid so far this season with 8 clean sheets in 18 appearances for the club so far, and 46 saves from Edouard Mendy. But recently he has been conceding a lot of goals. A 3-1 win over Aston Villa, a 1-1 draw over Everton, a 3-2 win over Leeds, a 3-2 defeat over to West Ham, and the list goes on. Earlier in the season, he was hardly conceding goals, but recently goals have been coming in like hot. Lately, we could only attribute that to a lack of concentration or poor defending. But yeah, he has been good, and he deserves to be part of the nominees. And now the second nominees for the goalkeepers come in the form of Emil Martinez from Aston Villa. He is a good keeper. He's a very, very good goalkeeper with 5 clean sheets in 17 appearances and 50 saves so far this season. He is good. He is good. He has been able to keep a very strong tempo since leaving Arsenal. I feel that was the best choice for him to leave Arsenal, coming to Aston Villa, getting more playing time and being able to show what he can do in between the sticks. And the amount of ridiculous saves this man makes is just beautiful to watch. Even for Argentina, a very, very key player for them over the Copa America. But yeah, he deserves to be part of this group of nominees. And now the last nominee comes in the form of Aaron Ramsdale. Now, if you understand football, if you watch football, if you watch Arsenal, you understand why he's part of these 3 nominees right now. He has been amazing so far. Of course, the last 2 clubs he was with got relegated and he was just poor. He didn't actually do much for the team, but now under Arteta's actually found a tactic to actually fill in with Ramsdale with 9 clean sheets in 16 appearances for Arsenal and 55 saves, 5 more than Emil Martinez, 50 saves. He is young and very, very good, and yeah, I can't wait to see between the 3 of them who I pick. It's going to be tight. Moving on now to the next position, being the right backs, and now we have 4 nominees for this position, starting off with arguably the best right back in the world today in the form of Liverpool's Trent Alexander-Arnold. His crossing accuracy and vision is second to none in the league. He also has a very decent shot on him too. In defense, he is occasionally caught out, but this in no way affects the Reds, as this is their playing style with both fullbacks pushing forward almost all the time, making Arnold one of the best in his playing positions. Another man in that position who has been phenomenal this season so far comes in the form of Manchester City's Joao Cancelo with 1 goal in 18 appearances for the side so far, 10 clean sheets in those 18 appearances, 36 tackles in those 18 appearances. 69 of those tackles have been successful, with attributes to how well Manchester City defends. Another man who deserves to be mentioned as part of the nominees for the right back position comes in the form of Reece James, Chelsea's own Reece James, and with 4 goals in 15 appearances Reece James has actually solidified his position as right back in that squad, completely booting Spilicueta away from that position, and he has been able to fit into Tuchel's plans just very, very comfortably. So yeah, let's see how far he can keep that up this season. Okay, so I just realized that I have gone almost halfway into the video and nowhere close to finished with the nominees. If I do go on with analyzing these nominees, I will not finish today. So basically, I will just say the nominees for these positions and give my reasons for picking the one at the end of the video. So yeah, we still are right back. So to tell you how long this video would have been if I did continue that way. So let's just roll out the nominees and I pick and I give you my reasons for selecting them. So we're just going to run through all the other positions and your nominees, starting off with centre back position: Virgil van Dijk, Aymeric Laporte, Ruben Diaz and Thiago Silva. In left back we have Andrew Robinson, Luca Digne, Luke Shaw and Antonio Rudiger. Then in defensive mid we also have Rodri, Conte, Ndidi and Declan Rice. Then in centre mid we're gonna have to pick two out of these four nominees in the form of KDB, Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan, Bruno Fernandes and Conor Gallagher over Crystal Palace. Right wing we actually had five nominees: Mo Salah, Riyad Mahrez, Rafinha of Leeds, Bukayo Saka of Arsenal and Phil Foden of Manchester City. And then in left wing we have Heung-min Son of Tottenham Hotspurs, Sterling of Man City, Diego Jota of Liverpool and Mane of Liverpool. Going back to left back, Luke Shaw, for me, is automatically disqualified because he hasn't really been getting much playing time recently. In their last two previous matches, he hasn't really played. I just put him in there because like his stats were good, but we're not running down to just this season so far, and we're not using what you did last season to judge. It's just basically the season so far. And then the final position being the centre forwards, the main man, the goal scorers: Jamie Vardy, Cristiano Ronaldo, Ivan Toney of Brentford and Sarr of Watford. And these are all the nominees to be chosen from for my Premier League team of the season so far. And so let us get straight right into things. So we're going to be starting off with the goalkeepers, and this one was a tricky one, but I've been able to just get one. I've been able to narrow it down to one. I'm going with Aaron Ramsdale of Arsenal now, just mainly because his stats is better. His stats are way better than the other two between Martinez and Mendy. I really like Martinez. I really wanted to put him in, but he hasn't been as consistent as Ramsdale, and so that is why Ramsdale is getting a special pick in my team of the season. Moving on now to right back, and this was quite obvious. I actually gave this away at the beginning of the video. Trent Alexander-Arnold, he is actually for me the best right back in the world today. There are no arguments there. He is a phenomenal player. He can provide you defensively and also provide you with assists, provide you with goals and so many others. He's a full package. And then in centre back, I'm going with the duo of, no, actually duo, they're not together, but I'm calling it a duo of the two best and the two strongest right backs right now in the league: Virgil van Dijk and Ruben Diaz. Virgil van Dijk went on injury and came back, and it was like he never left. The man is an absolute machine, and he does it day in, day out. Ruben Diaz, he's just a phenomenal player. I really love his playing style, his strength in defense, and his defensive stats isn't bad as well. And then in left back we have Andrew Robinson. That was actually quite easy to pick. I would have picked Rudiger, but he is actually a centre back. He's just being used as a right back right now in the current formation that Chelsea uses. So yeah, Andrew Robinson, Virgil van Dijk, Ruben Diaz and Trent Alexander-Arnold for my defense. Moving on now to the middle of the park, and we are starting off with the defensive mid, and I went for N'Golo Kante to be my defensive midfielder because he is just too good. He is good, and his defensive midfield record is way better than the remaining three, Rodri, Ndidi, and Rice. Those are good players, but not as good as N'Golo Kante. And in centre mid, there were a lot of big names here: Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan, Bruno Fernandes, and Conor Gallagher. But I have actually gone, for Conor Gallagher and Kevin De Bruyne. Why? Because Gallagher is a brilliant player. If you have watched any of his recent matches, he is very, very good. Clinical in front of goal, and it has a very good vision, shot accuracy, and pass accuracy. He actually has 6 goals and 3 assists in 17 appearances for Crystal Palace. It's quite unfortunate that at the end of the season he has to go back to Chelsea because he is on loan from Chelsea, but it will be a very brilliant move if Crystal Palace can just sign him on a long-term deal because he is a very brilliant and young player. Then KDB is for me the second centre mid that I'm going with to pair up with Conor Gallagher with 5 goals in 13 appearances. He is having a quiet first opening season, unlike KDB. But the other two with 4 goals, Ilkay Gundogan having 4 goals in 13 appearances, and Bruno Fernandes, another player who is having a very quiet season with 5 goals in 18 appearances. So Declan Rice as N'Golo Kante as a defensive mid, KDB as one of the centre mids, and Conor Gallagher as another. And now for the front three, the right winger, left winger, and the centre forward. For the right wing, obvious decision here, no doubt. Mo Salah to occupy that spot comfortably with 15 goals. He is the top goal scorer right now in the Prem with 15 goals in 18 matches and 9 assists to his name so far. A brilliant player. He is very, very dynamic, very quick, and his shot accuracy is very, very good. And then for left wing, this was a very difficult decision to make. I had to choose between Jota and Son as they hold the best records between the four. Son with 8 goals in 15 matches and 15 appearances so far this season with only 2 assists, and Diego Jota with 10 goals in 17 matches and 1 assist. It is obvious I'm using stats here, not my favorite player. I would have loved to go with Son, but Jota is guaranteeing me goals, so I am with Jota on the left wing. And then for the centre forwards, we had Ronaldo, Jamie Vardy, Ivan Toney, and Sarr of Watford. I had to go with Vardy. I would have gone with Ronaldo easily, but I had to go with Vardy. Vardy has 9 goals in 16 appearances and only 1 assist. Ronaldo only has 7 goals in 14 appearances and 2 assists. Ivan Toney with 4 goals in 15 appearances and 2 assists. And Sarr has 5 goals in 12 appearances and 0 assists. Me putting Vardy there is guaranteeing me goals, and that link up between Jota, Salah, and Vardy is just a dream to imagine. And that is basically my front three. And this is how my Premier League team of the season so far is looking, with Aaron Ramsdale between the sticks, Trent Alexander-Arnold in right back, Andrew Robinson in left back, Virgil van Dijk and Ruben Diaz in centre back, KDB and Conor Gallagher as a centre mid, N'Golo Kante as the defensive mid, Diego Jota as the left winger, Mo Salah as the right winger, and Jamie Vardy as the centre forward. This is what I have picked. If you guys feel some people are meant to be here, some people are meant to be part of the nominees I didn't mention, please do leave that in the comments down below. I would love to see your team of the season so far as well in the comments. You should feel free to leave all those details down in the comments. Do you agree with my team of the season? If you don't, again, leave that in the comment section. But this is where we draw the curtains in today's video. If you have enjoyed this video, do feel free to slap a like on it. Subscribe to this channel if you are new. Enjoy the holidays. Have a great day and goodbye.